I met Zapatero on the stock exchange floor, where they let me ring the opening bell. We spoke at the Stock Exchange podcast studio.
BBL is actually stays in Spanish Lima Stock Exchange, Bolsa de Valores de Lima. Lima Stock Exchange is part of a bigger company called NUAM. That's why you see the ex-NUAM there. NUAM actually encompasses the exchanges of Chile, Peru, and Colombia. It's actually 18 different companies between a number of firms that are dedicated to running the capital market infrastructure in these three countries.
One of the changes that I see, and I'd like to get your thought on this, is that the world seems to get smaller. And we're seeing an example of that. The megaport, and people were saying from Shanghai to Shanghai or Shanghai to Shanghai. But it is a connection now that's going to change the climate. What excites you about that?
Well, I think it's see the opportunities that open up to the Peruvian economy in terms of new stories, new successful stories that come. We have always been talking about our strengths. We have a fantastic weather to grow things and have a strong agriculture sector. Our produce is looked after in supermarkets across the globe. We are a top producer of metals, right? We have fascinating history. I mean, tourists just barely scratch what we have to offer, because Machu Picchu is just very important, but it's a small part of everything that Peru can offer. Now we have international trade and become potentially a hub. And these stories in terms of logistics, ports, infrastructure are part of these new trends. If globalization and commerce are something that keeps growing and it will continue to grow, we want to be a part of that, not on the satellite part. With these sort of investments, I think we can have a better position and, bring more prosperity to not only our citizens, but citizens across the region.
Miguel, what a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
really
Mike.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mike.